Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Commerce Knowledge Share. From today onwards that we are going to start a series of videos on statistics. And today that we have selected one of the basic topic of statistics, that is arithmetic mean, calculation of arithmetic mean. And now we shall discuss the meaning of arithmetic mean. As you can see the meaning here, arithmetic mean can be defined as the value obtained by adding together the values of all the items and the sum is divided by total number of items. That means here the arithmetic mean can be calculated only when if the series of numbers are given, and first of all we have to add together all those series of numbers, then we will get one sum of numbers, and thereafter we have to divide that sum by the total number of items, then we will get arithmetic mean. And this arithmetic mean can be denoted by this symbol that is called X bar. And now we shall discuss about the calculation of arithmetic mean. Okay, so here the calculation of arithmetic mean can be done for three types of series of numbers, and those three types of series are: the first one individual series, or you can call it as ungrouped data, and the second one is discrete series, and the third one is continuous series. So here the first one is individual series, or we can call it as ungrouped data also. And the second one series is discrete series. And third one is continuous series. So these are the three types of a series to which we can calculate arithmetic mean. Let us discuss one by one. So here individual series. Individual series means what? Individual series means it is the series where you can get only one column, or where you can get only one x column or variable column. You will not get the frequency column, because here it is called individual, means a single column you will get, that is called only one variable columns. And here for the calculation of arithmetic mean under individual series, that we are going to apply three methods that we are going to apply for calculation of arithmetic mean for individual series. So those three methods are: the first one is direct method, under direct method that we are going to apply one formula under direct method. That formula is like this: x bar is equal to summation of x divided by capital N, where so here x bar is equal to arithmetic mean, and summation of x means here the total of x, and capital N means number of items or number of observations which is given in the problem. So this is the first method that we use for calculation of arithmetic mean for individual series. The second method is the assumed mean method. Second method is assumed mean method, and in this method also there is a separate formula. The formula is like this: x bar is equal to a plus summation of d divided by n. So here, as usual, x bar is equal to arithmetic mean and summation of d or d. Here d is equal to x minus a and n is equal to, as usual, number of items given in the problem. So this is called second method that we use for calculation of arithmetic mean for individual series. And there is another method that is called step deviation method. And here even in this method also there is a separate formula. Formula is like this: x bar is equal to a plus summation of d dash divided by n into c. Summation of d dash divided by n, a plus summation of d dash divided by n into c. Here, as usual, again x bar means arithmetic mean, and here d dash is equal to x minus a divided by c. D dash is equal to x minus a divided by c, and c is equal to common difference between variables, and as usual n is equal to again number of items. So these are the three methods that we use to calculate arithmetic mean for individual series. Let us take up one problem and solve that problem with all the three methods. Okay, now we are going to take up one hypothetical example, and with that example or with that problem, how that we can calculate this arithmetic mean by following all the three methods. So let's take up first problem. So here x column is given usually. Here, as I already told you, that in individual series we will get only x column. We won't get the frequency column. X column means your variable column. So these are called variables, and again you will get one more column in discrete series or in continuous series. That column it is called frequency column. But that frequency column it is will be not available in this individual series. So the problem is like this: 100, 110, 130, 120, 130, and 140, 150, 160, and 170. So this is the problem given, and now we have to solve this problem, or we have to calculate arithmetic mean by applying all the three methods. Let us take up the first method. So as we have discussed, the first method is direct method. So under this direct method, as we have discussed the formula of direct method, it is x bar is equal to summation of x divided by n. So this is the formula for direct method. So summation of x means this total of x. You have to add up all these values to get summation of x. The summation of x will be 1080. Summation of x will be 1080. And now n means, as we have discussed, the number of items given or the number of observations given. So how many numbers are here? So first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means here n is equal to 8. N is equal to 8 because there are 8 numbers, and summation of x is 1080. Now let us apply this formula. So summation of x means 1080 and n means 8. Now it comes to 135. So as per the direct method, here the arithmetic mean that we have calculated, it is 135. Next, take up the second method. Second method is assumed mean method. Assumed mean method is, the formula of assumed mean method is like this: x bar is equal to a plus summation of d divided by n. A plus summation of d divided by n. And now we know that n is 8, but we don't know about a and d. So now a means what? A means, as we have already discussed in the formula, a means here assumed mean. That means we have to take any one number as assumed mean in this x column, because x column it is given, and now we have to select any one number as a. And now we can choose any number. It may be the first number, or it may be the last number, or it may be any number out of all these numbers as a. A means we have to assume that one number as assumed mean, and which number has to be taken as a. So it is better to take the middle number, because if we take the middle number, then calculations becomes easy. If we take the first number or last number, then calculations becomes a little bit difficult. So better to take the middle number as a. So here the middle numbers are, two middle numbers are there, 130 and 140. Okay, now we can take anyone as a out of these two middle numbers. So now we have taken 130 as middle number, or 130 as assumed mean. We have considered 130 as a. And now let us calculate about the D column. We have to prepare one more column here, that is D column. So as we have discussed that D means here x minus a. So x minus a means we have decided here, that is we have selected 130. Okay, and now we have to calculate the D column. So here these are all the values which is given in the problem. These are all called x, and we have selected a as 130, and we have to just deduct the a with the x values. And here, so 100 minus 130, it is minus 30, and 110 minus 130, it is minus 20, and 120 minus 130 is minus 10, and 130 minus 130 is 0, and 140 minus 130 is plus 10, and 150 minus 130 is plus 20, and 160 minus 130 is plus 30, and again lastly 170 minus 130 is plus 40. So this is called the D column that we have calculated here. And as per the formula, we need a summation of D. So if we take up summation of D, so how we can calculate here summation of D? So as you can see that there are some positive values and there are some negative values. Now what we have to do here is we have to add up all these positive values. So if you add up all these positive values, we will get positive as 100, and again we have to add up all these negative values, then we will get 60. Now we have to deduct this 60 with this 100. Now we have to deduct this 60 with this 100. Now we will get plus 40. So positive 40 or plus 40 that we can get here as the summation of D. Okay. Now apply that values into the formula. So here x bar is equal to A means as we have selected 130 plus summation of D means as we have calculated it is 40, and n means as we know that n means 8. Now again x bar is equal to 130 plus 40 divided by 8 is equal to 5. So x bar is equal to 135. Again we have got the same answer in both the methods. Even in first method arithmetic mean was 135, and even in this second method arithmetic mean is again 135. Okay, now let us calculate arithmetic mean in another method, that is step deviation method. So here step deviation method. So as we know that a step deviation method also it is having its own formula. The formula of step deviation method, it is like this: x bar is equal to A plus summation of D dash divided by N into C. So now in this formula we have to calculate D dash, and again we have to calculate C. We know A means as we have calculated 130, and N means 8. Now we have to make one more column here. Now we have to make one more column to calculate D dash. So D that we have already calculated, and now D dash. D dash means x minus A divided by C. D dash means x minus A divided by C as per the formula. And now C means what? C means common difference, as we have discussed earlier. Common difference means common difference between the x values. Now you can see that the values are 100, 110, 120, 130, 140 like this. So the common difference we can get here 10. That means here, say for example, 110 minus 100 it is 10. Again 120 minus 100 minus 110 is equal to again 10. 130 minus 120 again 10. 140 minus 130 again 10. So that means in all these values we are getting common difference as 10. So now, so this is D column that we have already calculated earlier, and now we have to divide this D column with common difference, that is 10. So 30 minus 10 minus 3, 20 minus 10 minus 2, 10 divided by 10 minus 1. Now here we have to divide, not minus. So 30 divided by 10 minus 3, 20 divided by 10 minus 2, again 10 divided by 10, again minus 1, 0, and 10 divided by 10 plus 1, 20 divided by 10 plus 2, and 30 divided by 10 again plus 3, and 40 divided by 10 again plus 4. Now again we have to do the summation of D dash. Summation of D dash is equal to same, the previous method we have to follow. We have to calculate all the positive values first. So that is 10, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 10. And again we have to calculate all the negative values, that is 6, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. Now we have to deduct this value with this, 10 minus 6. Now we will get plus 4, or you can say that 4. Now we have got here 4. 4 means summation of D dash 4. Now just apply the values into the formula. x bar is equal to a means 130 that we have already calculated, and summation of d dash means 4 or plus 4, you can write plus 4 or 4, both are same, and n means that is 8 and c means 10. And now if we simplify this one, so it is like this: 130 plus 4 by 8, 0.5 into 10, and again x bar is equal to 130 plus 0.5 into 10 is equal to 5, again x bar is equal to 135. So now we have calculated arithmetic mean for individual series in all the three methods, and in all the three methods we have got same answer: 135, 135 and again 135. So this is about the arithmetic mean for individual series. Hope all of you enjoyed my video. If you like this video, you can click on like button and comment on my videos, share these videos as much as possible, and lastly don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.